Oh, we're going at it early. Let's just go right into it. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Heck yeah. Now we're rocking and rolling. All right, let's get situated here. I should be able to be seen on vertical and horizontal. So if you guys aren't seeing that, let me. What's up, everybody? Who's checking in with us? Killing, staying safe. Yeah, this snowstorm. I'm not worried about the snow. I'm worried about the ice. The ice is going to get ridiculous in my area. I think it's going to be a absolute crap show. I don't know what to expect, but I know it's not going to be good. Oh, I got this fancy new cup. It's supposed to be a whiskey barrel. Love it. Heck yeah. Where's everybody checking in from? Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be absolute nightmare. I was looking at some photos of the grocery stores. Holy mess. There's no groceries left. Everybody is panicking. I didn't really have to get anything. I've just been chilling the whole time. We organized a little bit of stuff, but that's it. I think I'm coming down with like a freaking cold. That's terrible. Nobody needs a cold. Not today, at least. Oh my gosh. So what are y'all doing to prepare? Are you getting your drink on? Or are you just gonna chill at the house? Whoa, we just got like 30 people jumping here. That's cool. Heck yeah. Everybody. What is up, everybody? Oh my gosh. That's just nuts. So I normally don't go vertical, but I think I'm gonna start doing more verticals. More people are interested in seeing some vertical action than the old typical horizontal, but that's fine. We'll do it. I gotta get something to drink. What are we sipping? Let's see. Let's get some choices out here. A couple things here. We got the Jack Daniels Heritage single barrel, and then some friends of mine brought me another one of these bad boys. What you guys want? The Virgin or the Jack Daniels? Y'all call it. I'll drink either one. What's up? What's up? Oh, it's cold. We're just not getting any precipitation yet. I'm sure it's going to be a big bag of trash. It's going to be so bad. Hopefully, I don't have to go to work. 80 all day. That's a strong call right there. Let's just do it. Let's go with it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're doing it. Really doing it, folks. Oh, God, that smells so good. So I've had two of these so far. One was super toasty. The other one, mildly toasty. Not as toasty. Very, very sweet, though. So I like that a lot. I can't say that I'm excited to get the sweeter ones. I like that toast. Man, that toast is hella good. But that's good. I can do the toast all day. We're really doing it, Red Band. We're really doing it. That's like one of my favorite shows. Oh my gosh. I was just watching it last night. If you are a Kill Tony fan, drop it in the comments. Kill Tony. It's such an amazing show. It's so good. I feel like I need to have me some golden tickets to give out to people. Oh, rock handle weather? Yeah, I can see that. I might go Rye next. I got some JD Rye back here behind me. I could go for that. I'll tell you what it is. It's freaking panic mode. That's what everybody's doing. Holy smokes. So I was in Shepherdsville yesterday coming back. It stopped at the Walmart just to grab. What did I get in the Walmart? I don't remember. Nothing important. Oh, I just got some water. And then when we were leaving, the traffic was like 2 miles backed up to come in and to leave. I was like, we're back roading this all the way back to Southern Kentucky. I'm not doing the old waiting the freaking light for 2 hours to get out. It was only letting like 2 people out of the line. The light would stay green for just enough for 2 or 3 people. It was horrible. If you're drinking with me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, drop in the comments. What are you drinking? Virgin. Yeah. We'll do this Jack Daniels, the rye, and then we'll hit that virgin next. That's what we're gonna do. Henry checking in with us. Heck yeah, buddy. How you doing? Who is ready for the storm to be over so they can go out and just be prepared for all the goodness? Because I can't wait. Golden. I want to go down there to Austin and watch one of the shows live. I think that would be one of the greatest things ever. H2O until the grandkid. I just, man, look, I don't think you're old enough to have grandkids. I'll just be honest. We were sitting on the porch. You didn't look old enough to have grandkids. I know you might have adopted some, but I just don't believe you. No grandkids here. Where's everybody hanging out from? I'm here in Southern Kentucky. Where's everybody else at? Yes, I have 2 streams going same time. I'm going vertical and horizontal. That's a cool new feature that I can do. Glad I found out. Everyone seems to be figuring that one out. I want to do that maybe indefinitely. I don't know. We'll see. Northern Kentucky, Louisville. Oh, Louisville's just going to get smoked. I swear to God, every time I see Ryan Hall say that it's going to be like 12 to 15 inches, I'm like, yep, they're done. They are done. Western Oklahoma, got that mini. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. Midday sips for sure. E-Town. Oh, E-Town, man. E-Town's jacked up. Hopefully the snow doesn't happen too bad there, because I know E-Town has like 1 snowplow. Colorado, Southern California, got some SoCal. Y'all don't even know what snow looks like in SoCal. Southern Middle Tennessee. That's way too accurate. You could have just went middle. Oh my gosh. Well, if y'all don't know, I had a tragic accident. I ripped the top off of my President's Choice trying to share it with some friends in the parking lot the other night. So now I've got to get my old corkscrew out and pull that freaking thing out and see if I have another cork that'll fit that. That was embarrassing. It's like, oh, guys, hey, do you want to have some President's Choice? Never mind. We'll do something else. Forget that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's so many streams going on. So it's cool that it's doing both. It took me a little bit of figuring out to get it set up. Oh, 85. That sucks. I can't do that. Okay. This guy, somebody banned this guy. Do we have an admin? I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Southwest Florida. What part of Southwest Florida? I'm going down to the Keys probably in June to do some fishing, but normally when I go to Florida, I hang out like the Fort Myers area. Oh God, this is a giant. So if y'all have been around long enough, you know that I have like my camo one. This is like double the fluid, so I can just get tanked. Oh, Sarasota, heck yeah. Love it. Sarasota is a nice area. Actually, you know what's a really fun place? Venice. If you like hunting shark's teeth, Venice, Florida is the place to go. Check that out. That's a good place. Family vacation, low key, small town, laid back vibe. It's nice. Very nice. Where old is that? You have 25 for a midday stream. I am blown freaking away. 32? What in the world is going on? You guys are coming in here in droves. I love it. Oh yeah, 20 minutes away. So good. So right now in my gigantic barrel cup, because this is supposed to look like a barrel, this is just Dr. Pepper 0. I'm trying to cut a few calories, but yeah, I can't get Pib diet in my area. And if I do, I have to like drive like 200 miles north. And I'm not doing that for freaking Pib, which I probably should. Pib's worth it. If you know, you know. Pib is the greatest thing that's ever been invented next to whiskey. And maybe sweet tea. Sweet tea's on it, on that level too. Oh my gosh, what's something? Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. So who's going to actually get up and go to work during the first like little blitz of this storm? I think I am. I'm going to go in. I'm going to see if I can make it in. I've only got to go about 12, 14 miles. And if I can make it all the way there, that's going to be great. Yeah, that's going to be great. Oh, I thought. Low air. What? That's pretty cool. Oh, heck yeah, probably. I would probably have a heart attack. I could do for a heart attack. And if you're smart, you have like the really cool insurance through your company, and then if you have a heart attack, they pay you $50,000. So then I could take time off, drink more Dr. Pepper, and then talk smack to people online. That's what I would do. That would be great. 12 to 18 inches. Yeah, that's gonna be. It's gotta be fun. Got any small distillery products you're chasing? Small distillery products. I always like what Short Barrel's doing. I swing by there kind of often so I can like scoop up something every once in a while. They always have something good there just about every time I go there, so that's good. Glenn's Creek always has good stuff. I like what they do. And then probably my favorite small producer is probably going to be Whiskey Thief. I love it. What up, Bourbonado crew? Doing good. The heart is doing good. So that's a plus. So yeah, heart's not gonna fail on me today. Actually got a really good bill of health. So that was awesome. And all my numbers, I'm not on any medications at all now, so that's even better. So yeah, I'm doing really good right now, which is unusual for this time of year. Okay. We got 35 of y'all in here. Is anybody else sipping? Come on, what y'all sipping on? All right, so we're gonna have some choices on this Jack Daniel's run. All right, let's see. We've got this one here is 134.5 proof, and it is from 1-09. And then the other one is going to be 132.7, and that one's coming from 2-03. So one's just a touch higher proof, the other one's a Coy Hill. Oh, Onyx and Amber. I keep hearing about that one. I don't think I see it on our shelves. Genetics. Yep. It was genetics. Not anything that I could do about it. Just got a crappy heart, you know, the old ticker. I've had my grandfather died at like 40 from a heart attack. My uncle died of a heart attack at 42. I'm 40. Yeah, we've had like 12 of the men in my family have heart conditions, and they never made it past like 43. Coy Hill it is. All right. Coy. And by the way, these are the greatest glasses ever. If you guys are not drinking from these, do it because they're way superior to any of the freaking Glens. Glens are for low proof whiskey, not high proof American whiskey. These vent the ethanol off and they're quite nice. Uh, oh yeah. My goodness. I forgot how good this one was. This Coy Hill one reminds me of steak and baked potatoes. It is so savory. My mouth is watering so much. We're just talking about it. It is the best. Oh, Ken's back. Look at Ken. It's not to the point to have a transplant. I mean, it would be cool if that would be the thing. I think my kidneys would go first. So those are my two things. Our family have like crappy kidneys, crappy hearts. One of the two will go. Whichever one goes first would, happen. When it's gone, it's gone. But I'll still be around. We got good technology, so I'll be around for a while. Might be doing dialysis, doing live streams, but I'm gonna be on here. Holy moly! Oh yeah. Oh, what the -11? Sweet baby Jesus. That is cold. I was up in Wisconsin recently. It was -15 for several hours. It was cold. I did not pack warm enough. I got to do better with the packing. Wow. So this specific bottle, I said it's like very savory on the nose. It does not translate to the palate. On the palate, it's got a little of that mintiness to it, but it's a lot sweeter. It's like candy. Actually reminds me of a lot of a bubblegum note that you get off of the 95.5 MGP older rise. How old is this one? Let's see. Bottle 24 dump days. No, don't have a date. Oh well, it was a good try. Sipping on some Old Forester 1910. Oh yeah, 1910. Oh, started the fireplace. I need a fireplace. That's what I need. We actually covered up our firewood outside just in case we need it. There's no guarantee that I'm going to need it. We have several like backups right now of redundancy heat and power sources, so I think we're good. Getting more private stock. Ooh. Wait. Are you the one that's getting it for like 13 or 15 bucks that I saw the picture of? Please tell me yes. I looked at it yesterday. It's like $27 is the cheapest early time that I can get it here. And then some of the stores are doing like $31.99. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so jealous of you. The cheapest I've ever got it was in Florida. I picked it up for like $12.99 a bottle. It was so amazing. I wish I'd have bought more. I only bought like 2 or 3 cases. God, this is so good. Oh, you get to go home? Oh, you at work, Ken? They're gonna let y'all off early? Or did you work hard enough to deserve to go home? That's the question. There might be 2 cases. I think I only have like just shy of a case right now. I would like to have what I have now is like for the bar. I'd love to have 2 cases bunkered away for like, the next few years. I might have to stay out of it. Start drinking some more Beam stuff. If you guys have not noticed, like Knob Creek 9 has been like 20 bucks. I'm gonna be stocking up on all of that. That's like a perfect combination. 9 years old, 100 proof, readily available. What more can you ask for? And it tastes good. Like it's cheaper to buy that than a lot of other stuff. And then you get the age statement, so you're getting a lot more years than most of the other bullcrap that we try anyways. I got like a secondary feed going on over here. I'm like monitoring the comments coming in from both feeds, which is quite confusing. Oh, if I'm okay. Oh, we might need to set that up. We might need to set that up. Store picked. Heck yeah, dude. Something about just good Buffalo Trace store picks, just they hit good. I like to start with Buffalo Trace at night, super sweet. I like to smoke a cigar with Buffalo Trace because the sweetness of it pairs amazingly with basically every cigar. I might actually have a cigar after the stream. I've not got anything else going on. We've prepped everything. Everything's ready to go. We've got generators ready. We've got propane ready. We've got secondary heat for the house ready. Extra fuel for the generators. I prepped the chainsaw. The chopping axe is sharp. The hand saws are sharp. The wood outside has been covered. The only thing left to do is I like to put something down on my porch when I know that I'm getting ice, like a tarp. So when the ice hits, I can just pull that bastard off, and I got a clean porch. I don't have to worry about falling off my damn porch and breaking my stupid neck. Ooh, old fashioned. Great one. You guys have an opportunity to go up to Jim Beam and eat at the restaurant, get their old fashioned. Crazy good. Oh yeah. I tarp anything that I can when we're having ice. The snow doesn't bother me that bad, but the ice, you just can't get it off of stuff, especially like your firewood. And I'm gonna throw a tarp over one of the vehicles that we don't have in the garage. Yeah. Oh yeah. My goodness. And I had they have a cheese spread there that was excellent. Ken, you don't get to talk about anything because you're not getting ice, buddy. You have to be quiet. Yeah. Okay. I wish that we had like natural gas here in our area, like a hard line into all the houses. That would be great. But we don't. I would love to have set like a massive tank in the backyard and then have like a big Generac generator sitting in here and have like my stove and my heat all on that. Yeah. What in the world is this mess? Does anybody else just despise stupid? It's just me. Like, what's that have to do with anything? That's probably one of those stupid Chinese bots coming in. And about that life. Keep your stupid stuff to yourself. Yeah. What up? What up? Man, we getting quite a few people in here. Yeah. Oh, look, they're back again. They're back again. You just can't keep a good troll down, right? Does that it just keeps on coming. Never freaking. Where's that one? Did I already get that? Oh yeah, there. Automatically did it for me this time. Heck yeah. Yeah, I made it big time when the bots start showing up. Who remembers the night that we had the crazy bots that was showing up and were freaking having to pay $3 every time they commented? That's the only live stream I've ever made money. I made like $72 on that, or $73, whatever it ended up being at the end of the night. That's the only time a live stream has ever made $1 for me. But way to go, trolls. I was able to pay like 70% of my internet bill off you idiots. Oh man, this is getting good. Are these still showing up? Oh, this is great. That feature was so cool. I didn't know that was even a thing. I'm like, oh, wait, that's, how did that happen? So it looks like, Zach, if you can hear me, it looked like somebody reported you and it stopped you from being able to comment. Buddy, I don't know what the heck just happened. What in the world? These stupid bots. I'll have to figure that out. Zach, I'm sorry, buddy, if you get screwed out of commenting again. This damn bot is screwing with me. Whatever. It's still showing up on the other feed, so maybe it's still there. If not, I can manually go in and change everything after the stream. I apologize, buddy. Okay, there we go. Ported the bot. Thank you. The bots are always showing up on, I think, the verticals and not so much the horizontal stuff. Yeah, but whatever. I don't know how they just like find us and just start harassing us. I wish there was a way that I could stop it very easily, but whatever. No, I don't really have a budget that I stick to. To be honest, my budget is pretty dumb because the fact that like I don't buy stuff consistently. I say that I probably purchase 90% of my stuff from September to probably the end of February. And then during the middle of the year, during the other like off months, I really don't buy much. Or if I do buy stuff, it's just to like replenish my mixers. That's really what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But like if I had to like put a dollar figure, if I had to break it down for like the whole year, I like to stay like, no, I'd love to stay under $100 a week if I could, but that would be a stretch. And that's if like I took the entire amount that I spent for the year and spread it out. But I don't really buy much anymore. Part of the reason is because we have like 700 plus bottles here at the house, and there's just no room. So I just don't buy it. And then if I do buy stuff, it's usually because like a friend has been like, hey, if you see this while you're out, you mind grabbing it for me? So I'll pick it up for them. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Are there any Peerless bottles? So I have this thing about Peerless that I've tried several different offerings of theirs, and I have yet to find one that consistently produces a quality that I can, say, hey, this is great, because I can have like a double oak product of theirs today, so good, and then like the next double oak comes out and it's like just dumpster water. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to bash the brand. Maybe there's just somebody not doing a great job blending or whatever it is. I know that when I went to go pick a single barrel, we tried like 12 different barrels and didn't pick one. And I know I'm not the only person. I think Whiskey Bonded had a similar experience when he went there. I don't know of anybody else. I'm sure there's been several other people that has had that similar experience, but we did not pick a barrel there. We went to go pick 2 and left with 0. That was a tough pill to swallow. And it was raining that day, so we had to tolerate the rain. I was like, dang. And there was no close parking. This is getting ridiculous. Let's see. Someone's supposed to have off limits. Don't have anything off limits. I guess the only thing off limits is just like backups of stuff I already have open, because if it's open, it's free to drink. If you're here and it's open, drink it. That's pretty much it. I don't think I have any. I don't even think I have a bottle set aside for anything special. Oh no, hang on. I have a William Heaven Hill 19, but I'm opening it in March, so that's the only thing that's off limits until March. But that's it. Yeah, I'm sad. I wanted to pick stuff, man. Uh, Had some stores that was really wanting those barrels, and we showed up to pick for them, and there was not one good barrel in the lot. And the problem I think that they were having, and I'm gonna chalk it up to this. This was like the end of their kind of like picking season, really for them, and then um, they were pulling samples from barrels that had already been rejected, and they weren't pulling fresh samples. They were just going to their cabinet and then grabbing stuff that they had already pulled. There's no telling how long it had been setting in that glass or plastic bottle, whatever it was. So it could have been partially that, or it could have been the fact that every barrel that they let us taste had already been previously rejected. So that's an issue as well. So to me, if that's really the case, like what is it, like 10% of their stock is single barrel worthy? Yeah. Uh, what would I pick? Oh gosh. Hmm. That's a tough question. The I, so it's not specifically a distillery. It is a bottle that I want to pick from that distillery. I have picked from them before. This bottle is not currently on the list of single barrel offerings. I am pushing incredibly hard for this bottle to be on the single barrel offering. I don't want to. I don't want to tell anybody what that bottle is because, like, somebody might accidentally just catch them on a good day. But like, yeah, you come pick it. I want to be the first. The bottle of this has not been picked for a store pick and maybe 50 years, 40 years, something like that. Like pick, I'm not like store pick today versus what a store pick was, 50 years ago was different. Like it had been picked for an event or something, not specifically for a store, a grocery store, something like that. But it was just maybe an event. But yeah, there is one bottle that is very, very high on my list. And I'll give you guys a clue. If you know me well enough at all, you'll know what it is when I tell you the price point. The bottle will cost around $17 to purchase it. Yeah, so it's not an expensive bottle at all. It sets on the bottom shelf, but it does not drink bottom shelf. It's one of my absolute go-to favorites of everything that's in this house. I have incredibly expensive stuff, and I go to this more times than not. Oh, NDPs that I would like to pick from. Um, yeah, I want to do like a whiskey thief pick. I think that would be good. I've tried so much of their stuff. Not that I haven't had an opportunity to pick from them yet. I have just not had the time to pick from them. Kentucky Gentleman. So that hey, this is crazy. Kentucky Gentleman is on the allocation list in Kentucky right now. So that's crazy. Yeah. Don't like that at all. Oh, look at Earl. All right. So Earl knows exactly what it is. Yeah. I'd like to pick the duo. I'd like a JTS Brown and a JW Dant. There you go. I want those. Now, Mellow Corn, if you guys have not heard the rumors, at some point, possibly this year, Mellow Corn will be available for single barrels. So keep that in mind. Also, speaking of stuff coming out of Heaven Hill, expect to see a bunch of hazmat um, Elijah Craig's this year. Expect that. Yeah, 100 proof all day, all that fighting cock. Hey, don't hate on that fighting cock. That's a good bottle, and it's cheap. I think in our market they're like 14 bucks, maybe even 13. Mm. All right, let's crack open this virgin bourbon. Guys, this is how big time this is. We're gonna crack it together. Oh, look at that. Twisty top. Twisty all the way. Oh man, y'all hear that? Did you hear the neck guggle guggles? That was cool. FOMO right now. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'll tell you right now, I would probably push down an old lady to get to a store pick mellow corn. You're like, Charles, that's a $9 bottle. I don't care. She shouldn't have been in the way. She should not have been in the way. It's her fault. Oh. So if y'all don't know what this is, real quick story on this. Let me get that head out of the way. This is Heaven Hill Juice, 101 proof, 3 years old. And look right there to that. That's charcoal filtered. Guess what? Jack Daniels is not the only ones. This is Kentucky charcoal filtered. Yeah. Don't tip me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's great. That is great. So this bottle here, what's really great about this one, it drinks substantially older than 3 years. That charcoal mellowing process makes it drink like 6 or 8 years. And then that 101 proof really kind of like amps this thing up. What? -40 with the chip. What? I ain't talking to them. My hands are cold looking at that comment. What was I saying? Oh yeah, charcoal filter, drinks older, 101 proof. These are $16. $16 holla. Don't knock the value products. Oh, dentist appointment. Damn. Take care. Have fun. That's great. Ow. You know, I'm really surprised. Like, so I was debating on if I was going to go live in the middle of the day because I was like, you know what? No one's going to be on. Y'all never disappoint. Y'all are the best. Showing up in droves to support in the middle of the freaking day. What up? Your daddy working? Yeah. Real quick, I want to know who is at work watching me. Drop in the comments the word work. I'd like to know. Oh, hell yeah. Love it. Oh, God, this is so good. Y'all don't know what you're missing. And then another real fun fact about this. So there's some older versions of this. You can get like some 10 and 12 that they used to produce, years ago. And they are like 1,000 times better than this, but you're only going to be able to find them on like secondary. I've seen them as cheap as like 180 for like the 10-year. I've tried the 10-year at the neat tasting room and bourbon bar. Oscar in the house. It's good. I think I paid like $22 for a pour of it. So good. And another like adjacent product to this is Anderson Club 10-year and then Anderson Club 15. It's lower proof. It's like 90 something. Oh, I'm sorry, 80 something. I think it's like 86 proof. And I'll tell you, if you get one around the 2000 mark, like 2099, 2000, 2001, something was going on at that period. They all have this like really nice honeydew melon taste to it. It's really nice. I have to go in 6 p.m. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we got 10. Wait, what? Back that bottle of 10. What do you think about actually I don't think they will, unless it's just like they'll have to start a new lineup for that. And the reason why I think that is like the case is like they don't have a lot of their higher end products to kind of put out as a store pick. So I don't think they would do it. So if they were going to do it, it'd be like a US1 store pick or something, maybe. That might be the only option that they would do. Lucky to be off until Tuesday. What in the world? You just go in there and kick your boss in the shin and be like, I'll be back Tuesday. I have to go to work tomorrow. Gotta save the planet. And by save the planet, I mean I'm not saving the planet at all. Just clarify. Yep. So the snow for me is not really an issue. I've got a lifted pickup truck, 4-wheel drive, you know, living that Tacoma life. But when you say ice, my butthole puckers up, and I just don't want to do the whole ice thing. I will keep my big ass in the house. I will make food and drink whiskey, smoke cigars. If we have power, I would probably live stream. That would be cool. If the cell phone towers don't poop out, I know that like if we lose actual power, a cell phone tower has 3 to 5 hours of reserve backup battery. So that would be like their maximum cap, at least for my area. I don't know about everybody else's area. After about 5 hours and like our grid's down, cell phones go out. But if we had cell phone power tower signal, there we go. We're in the right place. I could go live from my phone. That would be fun. F-150, got that F-150 life. Yup. Let's see. Yeah, I'm bunkered down. Column steel versus pot steel. I think each of them have their place. I think the general public's palate has been trained to like the taste of column steel over pot steel. But I really do enjoy the flavors of both. I think the pot still extracts more flavor, and that robust flavor profile that it kind of develops is a little intense for people, and it's a little off-putting. But overall, I don't think I care which one. And to be honest, I can drink a crappy whiskey and be happy as long as I'm surrounded by good people. Because if I'm in good company and we're talking and drinking, the whiskey doesn't matter. You'll never remember how bad that whiskey was, but you'll always remember the conversation that you had with those people. You get leather from a pot still. Is that like stainless steel leather? Or is it copper leather? Just playing with you, buddy. Love you. Legs. Yeah. Get that. Can we see it? Real quick, can you guys notice a visual quality difference? I have a new camera. I was just curious. This is only the second time I've used the camera since I bought it. Pretty nice. I think the colors are a little bit more true to life, natural colors than the others. Assless chaps. Oh god, is that a new steel? Is that a steel company you're gonna put together, Ken? Start making steels. Ken will show up at your house in like a beater, cowboy hat, and assless chaps. He will build you a steel in your garage, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. No, the other one wasn't trash. My issue was that so I thought my HDMI port on the camera was going out. Was not. It was actually my my hub over here. I've got an Anchor hub, and the port that was connecting my camera to that was actually going out. That was my issue. So I ended up spending like $3,000 to fix a $25 problem. So lesson learned there, boys and girls. Check your connections before you buy a new camera. Okay, Just let you know. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. This is getting good. Hello, hello. What's going on? Jesus. So this one here is so I had a what the hell did I have? What's the other one? Shoot. But I bought a FX30 or FX3. Still the FX3. That's what I end up with now. And then I got a Sigma 16 mil 1.4 lens. And it's like a full decked out cinema rig. The other camera was also a Sony. It is the ZVE 10-1. And I also had a 16 mil Sigma lens on it as well. It was really good. Great camera. Everything still works. It's sitting right there in front of me off to the corner. My issue was that I should have probably not bought a new camera. I should have just tested that cord. So the are you considering the A7 V or the 4? What up, Greg? What you doing, buddy? Yeah, no fooling around. I dropped some serious coin on that thing. But I have this problem about cameras. I love cameras. So I like Sony's autofocus system for video. But as far as like photography, I am a big Canon guy. So I have a lot of Canon stuff on this shelf behind me that you guys can't see. Love my Canon. So if you're going to do a Sony, two things to consider. If you want to be mobile with it, you want the A7. I would not go with the A7 V since it's just came out and it's overheating a little bit and having some issues. I would save yourself the extra money and get the A7 IV. Now, if it's going to be a tripod buddy and stay in your office or studio, wherever, that FX3 all day long, 100%. Built-in fan, cinema, full-blown rig. It is a absolute workhorse. You'll never have a problem with it. It's just built to last. You could probably get 7, 8, 9 years out of it, no problem. I don't think we're gonna like jump to 8K anytime soon. Everyone's like pushing for 8K. Anybody seen the 8K TV yet? I mean, but 2 companies have them, so yeah, no need to go to 8K. As a matter of fact, most people's views YouTube videos are watching tablets and on your cell phone. And you're probably watching in 1080 anyways, so 1080 is really as high as you need to go. So don't worry about it. What rifles are mounted behind me? Over there are dark colored ones. That's about as best I can say without the overlords, taking us down. Tried talking about it once before. They shut me down for several days, actually a full week. Oh yeah, the Rebel T. So I have a T3 and a T5 that like was some of my original stuff, and great for the time. And then I went to a Canon 80D, and then stupid me didn't pay attention that the 90D was coming out like right after that. So like 6 months after I bought my 80D, the 90D came out, which absolutely crushes the 80, and only for just like a little bit more money. And yeah, so I ended up with an 80D and then a 6D Mark II and a 5D Mark IV. I got a lot of cameras. I love cameras. Cameras are just fun. Oh yeah, copper and cast will be empty. Oh, what? Is that the one that I got you, Oscar? So real quick, the crack underneath my door to the studio, the smell from the kitchen is starting to seep in here. I'm getting fat boy hunger pains because it smells so good. I'm making chicken and rice, and then that's actually going to be portioned out for like some meals for the week. But tonight I am making butter chicken and rice for my actual dinner. Yeah, T3I. Yep, hey, it's fine. I knew what you was talking about. Maybe you and I were the only ones that knew what that was. Or you could have had the overseas model, and it would have been like a, what do they call them, like a T300 or something, or they're like a Terminator. What's people sipping on? We still got 33 of y'all in here. What are y'all sipping on? And also, do you like the option of being able to watch in vertical or in landscape? Oh yeah, it still works like a jet. So the only issue that I would say that you probably, so the autofocus is slow. Is that the only thing that you're having problems with? Because it has like, it doesn't have dual pixel autofocus. That's probably what stops you, because the video and audio, or sorry, video and picture quality for photography is probably on point. Diet do, holy smokes. Everyone's sick of us talking about cameras. So, so I follow a bunch of the people that are in our group, in our Facebook group. So I'm gonna miss a bunch, so I'm just gonna hit like a couple real quick ones. I watch David from Whiskey Bank. I watch the other David from Everyday. What is this channel? Everyday Poor. I keep forgetting what his channel is called. Just hung out with the guy. I never remember his channel name. I suck at remembering channel names. Patrick from the Whiskey Cove. Brad's Bourbon Review. I mean, there's all my friends, but I mean, there's like 80 people that I kind of like have in our group, so we all kind of conversate back and forth. Really enjoy talking to everybody. Everyday Poor. There we go. Gosh dang it. Everybody's got the. Oh, speaking of that, did y'all see that the average drinkers, is that what they're called? Bill and his wife, they're done. Yeah, hard to keep up with the chat in vertical. Yes, I agree. I know that a lot of people, and this was a comment that I got on a video, was asking me when I do my lives, now that it's a option to do in both vertical and horizontal, if I would do both, because they have me on their like phone on their desk, and they just kind of like have it hidden, so it's easier for them to like watch me. They don't really keep up with the chat; they just listen. But yeah, I think if you're watching the chat, definitely the horizontal is the best. Unless you're me, and then you have a screen here, screen here, and screen here, so you're looking at too much stuff at the same time. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Their channel's closing down. I don't know if it's officially like they're done right now, or they're going to put out anything else. But man, that sucks. That's terrible. I liked watching them. They're pretty interesting. I've got to hang out with them a couple times. They're really nice people. Who else? Somebody else. Oh my gosh, on my 32-inch monitor. Yeah, got a big ass head on a 32-inch monitor, like a 5-gallon bucket head. Oh, and another question is, do you guys like seeing the comments appearing on the image, or do you just like searching through the comments section or the chat feed? I get so many mixed responses from people. I just kind of like getting y'all's feedback. Makes it easier when I'm going forward making decisions. I can have like an 80 percentile like call. That's kind of the direction that I go. Who's going to be the next channel to disappear? Like, we're going to say like a 10,000 subscriber channel or above. Who's gonna keep all the I need to volunteer to do that. Can y'all see my big ass sitting in a lawn chair, snow all piled up around me, sipping whiskey, and be like, "What are you guys doing here? We're doing a barrel pick. Not today, boys. Not today." 12 inches of snow. I'll be like balls deep in the snow. Oh, no, I have not picked that up yet. I think that's on my list. We picked up something yesterday. I did not know somebody. So that's cool. So when they show up, guys, we'll probably call this a wraps. Yes, it is on my list. Oh yeah, Winter Man, Dave Hanna. Yeah, one of these days I need to put the video of him sneaking through my backyard to get whiskey out of a cooler that I left for him. You guys might like that. He's got a funny little walk to him. You never see the guy walk. Got a funny little shuffle to him. Watching his mullet fly in the wind. If he gets moving too quick, it's really majestic. It's like watching like horses roam the wide open plains of Wyoming and stuff. It's quite interesting. Oh gosh. Dave's the only person that takes 2 wieners with him everywhere he goes. Just keep that in mind. It smells so good. Again, I'm gonna show you what I'm drinking for anybody who has just popped in. Pick it up. They're like $16. They're not distributed in every state. They're actually quite limited in what states. I think these came from North Carolina. A friend of mine came to Bourbon Con, which I didn't get to attend, but they brought these for me, and they were $16 each. Sometimes you can actually find them at Neat. I think they get charged like 20. I want to say they were like $25 at Neat, but they're still worth $25. I'm watching myself over here. This massive delay. This is crazy. This guy's coming to pick up a heater from him. I'm the extra heater guy. Any y'all do any kind of minor prepping or major prepping? Make sure you have what you need when you need it. I like to. I wouldn't consider myself like a full blown prepper. I'm more of just like a country boy can survive situation. We lose power so often here in my area of Kentucky. We got tornadoes always happening, just random thunderstorms knocks out our power. We've got these storms coming in. I like to be prepared. I wouldn't say that like I could support a colony of people, but my wife and I could be okay for a week or so if we needed to be. All right. So my dumb brain looked at that, and the screen's a little farther away, and it said, I thought it said recooked. I was like, why is he recooking some windows? But it was recocked. Oh man, what an idiot. That makes another reference. Anybody like William Montgomery, the comedian that's on Kill Tony? Yeah. Tony, what a dumbass. I feel like a dumbass. All right, another pour. There's so much stuff. You know, we were talking about Michter's. Let's consider Michter's barrel strength bourbon or rye. Which one? We got the rye, and we've got the bourbon. If you take a look, these were open relatively the same time, and you can tell which one I like better. Definitely the rye. I have a feeling that my wife might show up for this. Honey, if you're watching, which you might be, would you like for me to pour you a glass of this? Oh, she said yes, please. Look at that. I knew she would come back for that one. She gets a Glen because low on the other ones. You want a fat pour or just like a medium pour? She probably wants a pour. Let's go for a pour. Go. I haven't had this in a while. Excited for this. So we're gonna have real quick. We're gonna have some more Glens available soon. So those of you who missed out and did not get Glens the first go around, the new ones should be available probably in the next maybe 5-week lead time on this, right? Yeah, maybe 5 weeks. Yeah. Casey's on the way. Just texted, so you're good. When he gets here, will you let me know? Okay. Yeah. A friend of ours was not able to get the heater that he needed. So I am going to loan him my spare heater to make sure that his family stays nice and warm. And I also have the conversion adapter hose so he can hook a 20-pound tank onto this small heater. There we go. All right. Let's see. What else? Man, there's a lot of rye here. Oh, so I see here that what you said that you had never had the bourbon. You're not missing out. The rye is the best, like 100% the best. I think actually that, like me personally, I believe that Michter's does rye better than they do bourbon. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, tell me in the chat that I'm wrong. But I feel like their rye is probably head and shoulders better than their bourbon, except for like their ultra premium bourbon. Like once you get up in like the 20, and if you never had the 20, you ever get the opportunity, it's not crazy priced, and you get a pour, a half ounce or whatever, highly suggest trying it. It is very tasty. You will never find more flavor in a low proof whiskey ever. Like I don't think it's possible. They've done an amazing job with that product. It's like fresh baked, like banana nut bread. Like it's got that savory sweetness. Oh, so good. It's absolutely fantabulous. Fill up the vehicles, no panic buying. Yep. French toast. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of French toast making. So much French toast. The only thing we picked up, and we didn't pick up anything that was out of our ordinary. We bought our normal groceries. We always meal prep on, so we meal plan and then meal prep. So like whatever I want for next week, we start planning this week and kind of figure out what we want. Then we meal prep a couple days or the day before work, and then we have it ready. We don't really cook during the work week. We just have everything ready. The wife works like 12-hour shifts, plus it takes like, well, she leaves at like, 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And then I work 14 to 16-hour days. So we don't really have time to cook. So we just make sure that our stuff is prepped. I don't even know where I was going with this story. Oh yeah, the panic buying. Yeah, we didn't panic buy. We just bought our normal stuff. Only thing extra we bought was I bought more distilled water I don't drink tap water. I drink distilled water because all the minerals in the tap water jack up my kidneys. So I drink only distilled water and distilled spirits. Yeah, got to keep it real, you know. Oh yeah, the toasted rye. I've never gotten a bottle of the toasted rye. I have had one pour one time. I was up in Florence area. Well, what was the name of that? We were at what's I'm going blank. What's the liquor store that's in the parking lot of New Riff? I forget the name of it. We were there. I was with Tim from Bourbon Chronicles. Him and his wife. We were there, and I tried it there. It was very tasty, but I've never owned a bottle. Ken's driving home, listening to me in the truck. All right, two hands on the wheel. Ken, don't be touching anything. Yeah, party. There we go. Thank you. I'm terrible with remembering names. Like people's names, I'm the worst. I don't think I like. It's embarrassing because like I'll meet some of you guys out in public or like some prominent people that I should like remember their names. Like I know their job, but I don't know what their name is. And they'll like be talking to me and they'll remember my name. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then I go to like say their name and I'm like, it's really good to see you, sir. It's nice to see you again. I'm like, oh, you idiot. Just suck at names. Now I can like quote every line that was important from Ninja Turtles from the original movies, but I can't remember someone important's name. You know, see where my priorities are, guys. Whiskey and Ninja Turtles, maybe a few other things. Yeah, half a dozen times. Yeah, see that's it. I've got to consistently talk to you. Like if I'm mad at my wife for more than a week, then I forget her name. No, no, don't do that. That's terrible. Too many years in sales. Yeah. Oscar, how long have we known each other? Too many years. I don't even know. I think everybody in the chat, I think Oscar knows me for the longest amount of time. Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm going to say closer to that 15 at this point because the disc golf stuff. If anybody has ever played disc golf other than Oscar and I, drop it in the comments. Yeah, exactly. Remember song lyrics, can't remember a damn name. It's so terrible. Like I can hear a song that I have not heard on the radio for the last 10 years. Come on, and I'll start singing it like I've been singing it every day for the last 10 years. And I don't even understand why. There's some kind of crazy connection in the brain to some kind of unusual nostalgic crap that we have going on. I don't know. Like I'm not even going to try to pretend like I know what it is, but we all suck when it comes to that. No, it's not required. Not required. Disc golf was always a fun thing. Yeah. Absolutely. I played professional disc golf for a long time. You guys could probably look me up on the PDGA's website. Look at my record. I won a lot of big tournaments. I loved it. I played so much. When I was young, right out of high school, first job, like I had a great schedule. I was getting off at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd play from like 2:30 until dark every day. I was playing like 40 or 50 hours a week. I was a disc golf bum for many years, and I would travel all over the country playing. It's just such a great sport. Not necessarily the greatest sport to make money at for me, but over the years I met so many cool people. It's like whiskey, you know. Whiskey doesn't really make you any money, but it makes you friends for life. I've met some of you guys like at distilleries or waiting in line at distilleries or at an airport. I had random people at Denver airport that was on the shuttle going to the Enterprise car place that recognized me, talked to them. So many cool people. It's awesome. If you guys see me out in public, say hi. Do not be scared to say hi. I'll probably quit what I'm doing just to stop and talk to you, and we'll talk so long that I'll forget what I was intending on doing anyways. Or we might end up in my vehicle because I almost always have like my travel case with either models, or I'll have like my travel case with samples in it. We'll be doing parking lot pours. Oh yeah, great friends for sure. I miss playing disc golf. My knees cannot handle it anymore. I'll play disc golf, and then the next day I need to go probably into the intensive care unit. My knees feel like they have been just like bent backwards and just shattered. Parking lot pours are the best. Yes. Come to NC. I'll see you. Yeah. Actually, I will be out there probably sometime during the fall of this year. I can't tell you when I'll be out there, but I will be out there. And then when I'm out there, I'll post. Maybe we can all kind of meet up, do some fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's always so strange how like people's lives are intertwined. So I'm going to reference Oscar. So mine and his life has probably intertwined four separate times. So we met the first time in disc golf, and then we separated for many years, or a year or two, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the hell it was. Met again through work, separated again, run into each other magically again, and then got in. He gets into whiskey and then runs into me again. Like, we can't separate. Our paths are destined to cross no matter what it is. And that is so cool. Like, because I've moved everywhere and he's moved places, and just no matter what happens, our paths keep crossing. I just think it's just kind of amazing thing how the world just naturally has that attraction for people and kind of brings them together no matter where you're at in the world. Uh, tell us how to start doing YouTube stuff. Okay, that's a really easy one. So 2 years ago, I think we just had my 2 year anniversary actually. I'd been watching Whiskey Tube for quite a while. I actually had no plan on doing YouTube at all, but there's a lot of really bad information that a lot of YouTubers kind of regurgitate, and then one of them regurgitates it, like the next 10, 20 of them kind of regurgitate it. Give you kind of an example. If you'll look at the Whiskey Predictions 2026, you figure out which person was the first one to post it, and then you look at all the other videos, they're all the same. They just regurgitate the same nonsense. So it's kind of one of those things. I needed to be the guy that spoke something different, because I am very well connected into the whiskey industry and have been for a very, very long time. I have been, let's see, this is 2026. I started a job in the industry in '04, and then I've been drinking whiskey since 2000. So we're like, this is 26 years. And I know some of you guys probably in here watching me this, I've been drinking since, like, Reagan was in office or whatever. But yeah, there was a lot of bad information, and I could not stand back and continue to let people say stuff and not be an opposing opinion or a voice. I just wanted someone to tell the truth, and I get a lot of hate for it. And that's fine, and that's kept my channel from growing big, because I'm not a kiss ass. I don't really I don't associate that much with a lot of the larger channels. I enjoy the smaller channels. I like being more connected to the community. I don't do Patreon crap. I don't charge you guys to watch my content. I have a great job. I don't need your money. I don't think you should pay me to watch me. I don't think that's cool. If I was about the money, I would have probably already quit. I've spent how much money? spent now on all this stuff. I probably spent $25,000 in equipment to have the channel, not including all the bottles that I've bought, the bottles that I give away just to people. When you're in the area and I find out, you usually get to either come to my house and drink anything you want, or I meet you somewhere and take 10, 12 bottles to your hotel and we drink and do whatever. My wife and I give away probably 80% of all the bottles that we purchase. So yeah, it's never been about the money. I just wanted to be somebody on here to help you guys get information that nobody else was saying. Yeah, that's kind of it. Bro looks jacked. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, and by jacked you mean a fat ass. You've nailed it. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so close but so far away. That's true. So true. We had some people in the community that was from Oklahoma that was in Nashville. Nashville's about an hour away. I zipped down to Nashville the other day, snatched them up from their hotel. We went to a pizza place and had pours and parking lot pours, had pizza, hung out with them. Really, anytime I get the opportunity to hang out with you guys, I do it. Like I'm just a regular guy. Like just because I'm on YouTube and I'm talking smack or whatever makes me no different than anybody else. Like you get rid of the camera and I'm just like, oh, just I'm on a camera, you know? That's it. Not special in any way. I mean, if somebody wanted to say that I was special, this one lady made a comment. She said she was asking me like if I had to say what made me special, and I told her nothing makes me special. And she said, "What makes you special is that you carry the burdens so the others don't have to." And I had to ask her what she meant, and she was like, "You take a lot of heat in the comment section for just being honest." And I do. I think I do, but that's okay. None of that. Like they talk smack about me all day. That hurts my feelings at 0%. I don't really care. Appreciate. So I used to be in crazy good shape prior to my kidney issues. So I when my kidneys kind of started crapping out, it didn't like filter the liquid off my body as quickly as it's supposed to. So I kind of ballooned up. But I used to be in incredible shape. Worked out 7 days a week. I did 2-a-days, 7 days a week. Basically until probably 2012, and then after that, that's when my kidneys kind of pooped out, and I kind of went downhill from there. But I'm still pretty strong. I think I carry it well. When I step on the scale, compared to some of like the other guys that like appear my size, and they see the number on the scale for me and the number for them, they're like, "How are you heavier than me? You look so much smaller than me." You know, muscle weighs more than fat, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, I did a lot of physical activity for a long time, like hardcore lifting and just fun stuff like amateur, like strongman competitions, arm wrestling competitions, powerlifting competitions, things like that. It was fun. I miss those days. Way before YouTube. Dude, that was like, oh God, that'd be early 2000s. So back in the day, I used to skip riding the school bus so I could run to school. That way, when I got to school, I didn't have to go to the gym and run on the treadmill. I only lived like 2.5 miles, so I'd run 2.5 miles to school, 2.5 miles back. So I got my 5 miles of cardio in a day, and it was fairly flat. It wasn't too like terrain, like hilly or anything. It was kind of cool. Just saving time. What other questions y'all have? I like this. This is a real chill session. I really enjoy this. This is nice. A lot of times we dive so much into the whiskey stuff, we don't talk about like me as a person. I'd like to hear about you guys. Y'all tell me about yourselves. I know about like maybe 2 or 3 of y'all in here. Let's, you know, let's do this. Everybody put what state you were born in. Let's start there. That's easy. What state were y'all born in? And we can go from there. I can make fun of y'all from the Northeast. Is there anybody from the Northeast in here? We had a lot of Canadians in one of my live streams. They were really mad at me. How far am I from Old Glory? 10, 12 minutes. Florida, Illinois, Oklahoma, South Carolina. Hoosier in the house. Okay. Cancer, Helen, like pina colada. Do you mean you like pina colada? Is that what you said? I think you misspelled that. Northwest Nebraska, Illinois, or sorry, Louisiana born. That's good. Well, y'all talk back to me. Well, that's okay. You don't have to contribute. I appreciate y'all just watching. It looks like we have mostly. Is everybody? Let's see. Illinois. So from Illinois, are you central, north, or southern? Because you may be the most northern state. Kentucky. That's cute. What up, man? What's going on? Oh my God, Mexican go. God, I'm so jealous. Yep. Last part of the week, dude. I'm so jelly. Born at Fort Knox. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. When I was in high school, I was in the ROTC program here in Kentucky, and I went to Fort Knox, and we had to run up these two stupid hills, Misery and Agony, and neither one of them were fun. And this was like right after I had had knee surgery, and I was quite out of shape at this time. I was probably like 25 pounds heavier than I should have been. And my goodness, my fat ass running up these hills in this humid summer heat. Those 3 weeks at that camp, I was whipped back in shape. It was crazy. Oh, Northwest. Okay, so you were the farthest north. We don't have anybody from the Northeast. That's crazy. Normally, we at least have a couple. Non-chill filtered? Non-chill filtered, yeah, that's what that means. I don't know if these are still on the website. Maybe. If not, I can get them back up there for everybody. I periodically put stuff up and take them down so they're not just constantly getting flooded into the market. I like, I'm not going to say I like it to be like a scarce product, but I do like for it to go through phases. Like every 3 months, I'll take something down and add something new and just kind of rotate stuff out. And then I'll come up with new stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What else we got? Station and yeah. I used to go to what is that little town? Hanover? Yeah, Hanover. I used to go to Hanover for some corporate meetings back in the early like 2010s, like 2013, 2014. That was a weird place, man. And the toll roads, Jesus Christ. I drive to work, it's like $19 in toll roads. Nuts. What else y'all got? Let's keep this rolling. All right, so we know where people was what state they came from. Let's do something fun here. This is probably one that I'm most excited about. What is your favorite food, guys? What do y'all like to eat? Chest day, I would do flies, I would do incline, I would do decline, flat bench, and then I would do dumbbell presses alternating, and then I would do probably maybe just like, I don't know. So a lot of people would not consider doing dips as your part of your chest because it isolates your triceps, but the stabilizing muscles at the top of your pectoral muscles were required to be activated during that. So I like to do dips during that. Steak, yeah, Mexican. Just meat, just straight up meat. Love it. Not cuddling females. I don't know. Is that what you do? Not cuddle females, cowboy? That's sad, dude. That's I feel bad for you. Yeah. Yeah, I would pull my feet back. I would pull my feet back so I could have more chest activation. If you did like more of a feet forward, crossed, and then knees up, you would have more isolation into the stomach, abdomen area, back, and then tricep. Yeah, but me, I would definitely pull my feet back, and then also I would put like a chain on my neck to force me to lean my neck forward to help isolate the upper pectorals. Uh, oh yeah, good burger. Just a solid burger, nothing crazy. Tacos, pizza, steak, tacos. I had a steak last night for dinner, and then I didn't finish the steak, so sliced it up, and then had some sautéed onions, steak, and then some eggs for breakfast in a fresh tortilla. So I made a little burrito, breakfast burrito, barbecue. Yeah, barbecue, hard to go wrong. So, question on the barbecue: do you guys like Kansas City? Do you like the Carolina? Do you like the Texas style? That's kind of a controversial thing. That's always one everyone seems to fight about. I think I kind of like the Texas style. I do like that mesquite flavor. Um, yeah, that's kind of where I stand. Burritos. Burrito. Can you go wrong with a burrito? You can put anything into it, make a burrito. Oh yeah, Memphis. Well, so I think Memphis is kind of like a blend between a Carolina and a Kansas City because it has a little twang and has a little sweet to it. Texas, yeah. Oh, Alabama white sauce. See, I'm not a big white sauce guy. I'm not the yeah, most part. Yeah, generally speaking, if you just put a plate of all of these different styles out there, I do believe that all of them were pretty good. Like it's just more of a do you like it tangy? Do you like it sweet? Do you like it that mesquite smoky or a blend of the two? Yeah. Calorie intake for bulking. Gosh. So when I was cutting, I would cut down to like 1900 to 2000 calories a day, but when I was bulking, I was doing more like 35 to 3800, but massive intakes of protein, which is part of the problem why my kidneys suck right now. Let's see, Kansas City. We do actual barbecue. Heck yeah, man. It's going out swinging for the fences. I love it. See, this is what I like about whiskey communities. We don't have to talk about whiskey. We can talk about weightlifting, disc golf, prepping, snowstorms, barbecue, everything. We can do it all. We don't have to be isolated in one little box for it. Okay. Hippie style. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know what that means. So black barbecue. I'm assuming you mean with the sauce? I don't know. Um, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Texas over the last decade and a half, like living down on the border. So a lot of my style of cooking, especially when I'm barbecuing, has a actually like a Mexican feel to it. Like I do a lot of roasted peppers. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Got you. Yeah, I do lots of roasted peppers and I mean, I absolutely love making like beef cheek tacos. Holy moly. So good. But lots of Hispanic flavors influence a lot of the cooking that we do here at the house. Really enjoy what they do. I used to hear before I moved south that um, that there was like a lack of flavor in Mexican cooking, and I think it was isolated to this horseshit stuff that we had in these restaurants locally to me. When I moved to Dallas and first started getting some good Mexican food, then I moved to Laredo, and I was like, yeah, I was like, there's no lack of flavor. Yeah, beef cheek tacos, my friend, they're so good. And then if you want to step it up and add a little bit of texture, some beef tongue, so you have the extra fattiness of the cheeks, and then the more pliable texture of the tongue. Those combined, excellent. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Heck yeah, buddy. Yeah, I took care of them. They got some more stuff coming too. They told me to hold off because they had so much stuff. I think we have 12 more bottles to send to them. Yeah, good to see you, buddy. I hadn't seen you in the chat in a while. Heck yeah. Oh, now we're talking about language. Yes, grossly underrated. Phenomenal. We just discovered on TikTok, the wife showed me the other night, there's a new food truck, a Mexican food truck that's putting out some crazy good stuff in Nashville. So I think we're gonna have to make that trip down there. They're like on the south side of town. So it's probably like an hour and a half, hour and 45 from me. I think I'm gonna have to go check them out. I think it'll be worth it. Hit that up. Maybe hit up some of the international markets and come back. Which we shop a lot at the international markets. We take trips frequently to go to those. Specifically, we'll go down to Atlanta, the north side of Atlanta, like Buford Highway area, has amazing markets. So if you guys are ever down in that area, just go check out the markets. Hit them up in the morning. Get you some breakfast. Go have fun. Go bourbon hunting. Do whatever. Come back at their lunchtime. They have like this grab and go stations in most of them. Way better than any kind of restaurant stuff that you get most of the time. So good. Yeah. Food trucks have the best. I love it. Absolutely. So we got probably got about 15 minutes, and then we're going to have to wrap this thing up. And I'm going to have company arriving here at the house. So I like to roast an entire pig's head and then break it down and just go at it. And especially if I'm going to do it, I'll usually take off the ears and then I'll cook those separately. Pig's ears and hot sauce. I'll get sideways on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot even lie about that. Best rye for 2025. Not in here. I'll have to send it to you, but that's the lasso. So it's labeled a 10-year, but they don't have a 13-year product. It ended up being a 13-year MGP rye hazmat. I believe it's 141 or 140.2. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I just don't know that there's a better rye than MGP rye, like older rye, not like these ryes right here. Excellent. No, not knocking them at all. Definitely love those. But if I'm going to sip some older rye, I definitely think it needs to be an MGP product. If you can find it, right here, these Redemption 10-year barrel proof ryes, which I think I'm going to have one little sip of it right now. This one's coming in at 116.2 proof. This is MGP rye, done up for Redemption. So good. And they're a little pricey. These are like 90 to $100 in most places. Looks like I'm switching to a Glen. I ran out of my other ones. I think I only have 4 of those. Hard Truth, yeah. Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye, really good. If you can find their Sweet Mash Double Oak, that's very good. The what's the other one? I was drinking the other day. It was so good. Shoot, I can't remember. I don't remember. There was another one that I had from them that was really good. I really enjoyed it. Ooh, gosh dang. So this is like on steroids. I don't know what it is about this specific bottle. This kicks it up a notch when it comes to the rye. Oh, take care, buddy. We'll see you later. Proof point for rye versus bourbon. So I have a random theory on it, and a lot of people disagree. I prefer cast strength at the lowest possible proof across the board. Doesn't matter what product it is. I want cast strength straight from the barrel, lowest possible proof. I have found that provides me sweetest stuff. It provides me the most balanced flavors, the best enjoyment, the most viscosity. What in the hell? Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. That's kind of crazy. Anybody ever see people say stuff like that? Almost quitting time. Yeah, but it's about to be my starting time. I think after this, my company shows up. I'm going to hang out with them, and they're going to have some pours here at the house. And then I'm probably going to finish getting stuff prepped for my dinner for the week. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Hopefully, all you guys and gals in here are ready for the storm, and we get to hang out again after this. I really expect this one to be bad. I'm right on that line between the snow and the ice, and that's never good. Until yesterday, we were well into only snow. Now it has shifted like 150 miles north, and looks like we are going to be getting more of that ice, and I don't want it. I would have taken that 24 inches of snow and just no ice. It's just no ice. I don't want the ice. Yeah, that ice is it's just mess. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, we should do more of this. I think you're right. We should do more of this. Like, this is just like chill talk, hang out, friends being friends, connecting, doing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we this. Hey, I'll tell you. What was it? The Sam's Club price went up on me. So you used to get 4 beef cheeks in their bundle, and now you only get 2, and it's the same price. They got me. They freaking got me. But there's a meat market not far from me, maybe like 20 miles, 30 miles down the road. I can usually score some there if I have to, and they're a little bit cheaper, like $2 less a pound. Whatever, people find out. That's where I get my pig's heads too. So I'm gonna roast a pig's head. That's where I go. Get those, and then they do beef bacon at that place. That's crazy good. Okay, could be very hands. That's cute. It's great. Yeah, just in case you didn't see it. You see these, consider grabbing one. This is a great way to get yourself into a 10-year product, and it matches up that $10 per year. This is an MGP rye. I do know that they have a contract with MGP. They get a lot of really good products from them. Oh, Jackson here. What up, Jackie boy? They get a lot of like the better MGP products, I believe, from them. I've noticed that I found some MGP rod that's 10 years, relatively the same proof point, lighter. Their stuff always seems to come out darker. So very good, very good. Must be a payment. And the bottle's empty. Damn it, Oscar. Oh, outside of Philly. I haven't been up that way in so long. It's been a very long time. Actually, the last time I was up there was like 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 4 years ago. I did not know there was a Taylor Swift concert going on up there, and I got stuck on a road. Traffic was backed up. I sat for hours trying to get out of the traffic, all because of the Swifties. They got me. They got me good, folks. God, this is like deep, rich, dark, like caramels with that really amazing, like bazooka bubble gum on the nose. And not just the regular bazooka bubble gum, like the dust. Y'all know the dust, that bubblegum dust that's on it. You open that package, you see that dust. That's what's on this nose. Swifties be crazy. I got 3 of them in my house, dude. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. That's nuts. I feel so bad for you. Yeah. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go in the living room and put on some Swifty. So when my company shows up, they're gonna be like, "No, it's not gonna do that." Real quick before we get off here, drop it in the comments. What's everybody still sipping on? We still got 32 of y'all in here. In the rain. Good Lord. See, this is just dumb stuff. Absolutely dumb stuff. Power the window. Pepsi Zero, no sugar. Dude, Pepsi Zero. Oh, man. Redemption, 10 years. Excellent. Yeah. This is my last bottle. I had 2, and I got one from a Kroger and then one from a Total Wine. This is the one from the Total Wine. It's obviously not a store pick or anything, but it's not good. I mean, it's good. It's just not as good as the other one was. Like I don't think they're single barrels. Let me make sure this is not a single. No, this is just a batch. Okay, so this is batch 2. The other one was batch 1. So this is like one of the old batches. The batch 1, I don't. So it said 10 years on it, but it drank much older than that. Gotta pick up the kiddos. Yeah, well, gotta take care of the kiddos. Be safe. Don't be drinking and driving with them. Good hat. Okay. Heck yeah. Well, folks, if y'all are not in the Facebook group, make sure you're in that Bourbon Dude Facebook group. We're going to do like a community winter storm roll call. Make sure everybody's safe. Probably tomorrow. We're going to keep that up. Just make sure that everybody's good and safe and stuff. So make sure you're in the group so we can kind of stay connected. And if something happens, and more than one person will know, and hopefully if you need assistance, we'll be able to kind of get people to you or whatever. So we'll do what we can to make sure everybody's staying safe. So make sure you're in the group, and we'll be ready. I want to try to coordinate with as many people as we can to keep safe, whatever. Okay. I don't even know that. Yeah, I'm praying. Yeah, as long as we don't lose power, I think we're going to be okay here. But my power goes out like if a bird pees too hard on the power lines. All right. Another thing before we go. Who thinks the nose is better than the actual sip of a whiskey? I find myself nosing whiskey more than I do sipping the whiskey. Like I'll finish the whiskey and I'll hold the glass and I'll just keep nosing the damn thing for 20 minutes after after I'm done with the whiskey in it. Oh yeah, sucks. Power drop power. Oh, in Texas. Oh yeah, that was sucks. My talking about Texas, my I got some friends that are living on the outskirts of Dallas on 635, near like the Mesquite area, and they were saying it was so bad during that storm. It was bad. Those are barely know. What a great point. What a great point. Yeah, I think that's right. Cementing the experience. I come back into the office studio area after a stream the next day, and I kind of like nose the different glasses and see if I can figure out which pour it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I always feel like after it dries on the glass, there's always more of a tobacco leathery presence on the glasses than while it's still a wet glass. Well, folks, we are in it an hour and 48 minutes. I got company about 5 minutes from the door. So I'm going to roll out. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We got 38, 34, y'all still hanging out. So y'all have a great time during the storm. Stay safe. Keep the family close by. Check in as often as you can. Again, I'm going to do the winter storm roll call probably tomorrow afternoon, and y'all check in on there. We'll keep everybody posted. Y'all have a great time, and I'll see y'all around. Thanks for hanging out.